Hello. Join me in the dark day. How we doing? Just just collecting up some skull shriekers to make some the X tier of dire things. You just to have it. So nothing special. And just that. I did after yesterday's stream go and take on the warden a few more times to get the heart change for the canisters. So that's all good. And yeah. So today, as you may see by the title of it, is we are solving our power problems that we seem to refer to, because some of these guys just don't want to stay full of power. If I get some block of, if I get this, actually, if I just turn this back on, it goes through, but after a while, power starts to drain. I need to figure out what's going on here, because these have all got speed and energy upgrades. So like they've got the power, but they're just not making oxygen fast enough. And there's 6 of these to one of these. I don't know what's going on here. It's just one of those things that is kind of getting annoying right now. So it's not power, it's the oxygen supply, and you know it is easy enough to fix. I guess all of this, and I can just put more separators in here. And just get another 6 separators. Energy upgrades. 6x8. What's that? 48. 48 of them. 48 speed upgrades. Both my CPUs have been used apparently. 7. Yeah, and I also need that as well. I need to increase our crafting capability as well. So there's that too. Some of this. Some more buckets. And we just do our configuration card. Copy these. And then this. Only thing we have to do here, bring the power up and around the top. Isn't big. So you have energy in the top, and then we change the configuration of everything else. That. I turn everything on. And what will soon happen is it shoots. I need then pressurized tubes. Should back to that. But if you look at our pipe, the energy is going down. So we are having power problems. That needs to be rectified. And power problems are always a pain in my backside. So, yeah. So, what are we going to do for power? Is our main thing. Because if this starts running out of power, because it's running this, it's got plenty of oxygen now. But like all these are empty, and these are full of lava, but like it's just not outputting fast enough. Unless these, well, they must be outputting power because there's nothing in nothing in any of them. So I don't know. And I don't know what we're gonna do for power because there doesn't seem to be like an uber fucking power system we can do. So I'm trying to figure out what I can do just to get more power. And normally like something like that and that should be enough. I've been thinking about changing to the ethylene because ethylene will be, you know, it's not a ball ache to set up, but it can be set up nice and easily. But like once this power buff is gone, that's it. Like this is at superior. Data collected 48 of 900. To be fair, this uses a lot of power as well, mine. So all of a sudden I'm filled with power, even though that was going down just now. You do have 1.1 million biofuel. Like it's using the biofuel. I wouldn't say faster, but pretty quick. Like we do have. I don't know if that's going down or going up. Like very nice to tell if it was going up or down. It's probably going down, to be fair. So I know I need to figure something out because I can't be running out of power because I'm going to be needing a lot of power to do some things. So I'm thinking when it comes to power is maybe Power's reactors are going to be our best bet. But I think the first thing we should do today though is actually try and get this stuff set up. Like we've got the entro crystals and everything for it now. My problem is this thing. It draws so much power. So let's go and set up the auto crafting for these. So we can do that. Like that's able to be crafted. Quartz I need to sort. So you need Newman bolts. So you go into. He's got to go in the crystal assemblies. Blue lumen, purple ones, extended molecular assemblers. and red lumen balls with concurrent processor and the machine frame I'm already able to make. So here you need to go to those. You need to go there. So those lumen balls. So I've got these auto crafting. So these lumen balls. It's simple. Simple as. Blue paint balls. So that. And purple lumen balls. Purple balls. I mean, purple dye comes from what exactly get purple dye from? I just make up a bunch of purple dye right now. That should be more than enough. So that's that, and then the red lumen balls, and then the red balls. Concurrent processor, it's this, and this, which is done with this, which is this. Okay, so that's the next part of the. Next part of everything done. You in there and there. I have space for another one of these. Pattern provider. Another pattern provider. What's up, Fluff? Autocrafting is regular craft for lazy people. Yes, I know. But autocrafting is so much better and so much more. It's fun for me to set up autocrafting. You know that. And then I need the extended pattern provider, which requires all this stuff, which requires a normal pattern provider anyway. By the looks of it. Yeah. And Sleep Token is just Imagine Dragons from it. Oh, I know a few people that would annoy. Oh, I know a few people that would annoy. And it's the capacity card. So the extended one needs to go in Crystal Assembler, which needs. If I do this and okay, so I need 20 pieces of truth. Yeah, there are a couple of Sleep Token songs I do like. I'd say about 2 or 3, but that's about it. I love Sleep Token. To be fair, they literally came out of fucking nowhere and just you know skyrocketed, didn't they? Let's be honest. Like they literally just appeared from nowhere. That's funny because I need a pattern provider to put this in. By trying to autocraft a pattern provider to use. Acceleration cards. So that's that, and that's done. Extended pattern provider is done. Now I need to do the extended molecular assembler. So you and normal molecular assembler. See, the reason I do a lot of autocraft stuff is because of things like that, where it's lots of microcrafting. So I need pattern provider. And there. And then I should be able to do an extended AE. So for this, acceleration card, that's the acceleration card. So five speed cores. What I want. So 5 speed cores is all I need. Oh, how are we doing anyway? Real good, Fluff? Dude, that fucking pig glitch thing I posted. Like, in my opinion, that was real cheese of what I did. I'm surprised it has had as many views as it's had. Crafted. So you should be crafting concurrent processors, which I can't get at the bloody block. Why? So why aren't you running? It was cheesy as fuck. It just happened. Good off till the 3rd. Oh, nice. So for next Wednesday afternoon. Yeah, but one day isn't that bad, is it really? Why aren't you running then? Is that wrong? Concurrent processor 444. That's why. So the concurrent processor recipe for that assembly is wrong. That's the one there's 4 at a time. It's half term, then I got 7 weeks before the summer holidays. Yeah, but you get summer holidays off. You're like a fucking teacher now, isn't you? Why have these recipes changed? Engineering processor, this, that. Calculation processor, is that. Just because I like to have those together. So if I get those speed things again, oh, you're running. Yeah, except it's a tiny bit more appropriate for me to threaten to put the kids in the boot if they don't behave. If they don't behave, that's where they go. So for the framework, it was 32 top and bottom, and then another 12. Yeah, so 44 the frame. Change that to that. Okay, so that's the speed code's done. Like once I get this up and running, I can start working on getting like some power problems sorted, because I need to. 64 singularities. Got 2,000 matter balls. So yeah, now we just gotta. Frames done already. Jesus. So, and then it's the walls, isn't it? Right, break that without everything else going to shit. It's like bringing back old Applied Energy 6.1. Yeah, I do not know how I've got this. 16.5 hours of regeneration. Regeneration 6, by the way. No idea how. Like, I don't even think it's any armor ability. Oh, when attacked, gain instant health. 12 seconds. When attacked, gains 2. When attacked, gains speed 2. No idea. I got a bunch of spirited thermal generators on the go, but I hardly touch tech. Yeah, you the thing is, you've never really been one for tech, have you, love? So you got 9, 18, 27, 36, 45, 54 volts. I've got one apparently. Okay. There's our 54 walls. Okay. Nope. I might have to take efficiency off this pickaxe. Don't think I need efficiency on an obtainium pickaxe. Okay. Got our 5 speed cores in. And then all we need next is extended. I like tech mods enough, but I always see how far I can get with magic mods and minimum tech. See, but that, yeah. And I like that. I like that. I wanted to try that in one playthrough. To try and use as much magic stuff as I could before I'd be like, oh right, I actually need to get into this tech now. And but I never do. I never do. So what we got? We got 9, 18, 22, 3. So if we do say, what do the craft cores do? What are the craft cores? What are they? What is the explanation of the craft cores? Craft core. Yeah, the assembly matrix will assign and the received crafting jobs to its craft. Each craft core can run 8 crafting jobs at the same time. So if we do 22 spaces, so we do 6 craft cores and 16 pattern cores. 6 of those. And we're just waiting for. This is one thing that I love watching. That I love watching stuff like. I think it's why we work so well together playing on it. I think it's why we work so well playing on a server together. Because you like all the tech shit and I like all the magic shit. Perfectly happy mining forever. Exactly. And that's why over the years it's never been, oh, do you want to do this or do you want to do that? It's just literally we start the world, I go find we both go find somewhere to fucking live, or we both fuck off to find somewhere to live. Whoever finds the best place first, that's where we go to. We get there. You start working on clearing area, setting up food and farms and stuff like that, and I'll fuck off and start mining. And then we switch. I come up. I start fucking building, just a basic base to live in, and storage, and start working on some power and processing. You go off and do some more mining. Come back, dump all your shit. And like, right, I'm gonna go and play with Britannia, or I'm gonna go play with Blood Magic or whatever. And that's just how we worked, and it's always worked like that. And it's fucking brilliant that it's worked like that, because I think that's what would make a series between the two of us really fun if we recorded from both perspectives and then like spliced it together. And then I needed these craft cores, so I need 16 of these. Right. For some reason, it wants to have the thingy version. So it's an extended pattern provider. Extended pattern provider. This one, because that's the one I've got on Autocraft. In there, and 16. Por favor. Why is it still saying it's missing them? Shouldn't be. I think I know why. Because I just changed. Oh, I changed. Spell it right. Extended pattern providers right there. Right. Hopefully that works now. Still saying it's missing them. Why are you saying you're missing them? Alright, fine, whatever. Fine. I'll do that. Just to shut you up. If it says it's still missing it, I'm gonna go mad. It's missing. Why is it missing pattern providers? Hold on, the extended pattern provider. What? So the extended pattern provider I thought I did the I don't know this. I reckon the auto-crafting should just require Thank you for the follow, Warum. Rawum? How are we doing? Welcome on in. Much appreciated on the follow. Hello! Hello to you too, sir. Madam. Sir or madam. Don't wanna assume. Gonna work now? Yes, thank you. Finally. Things. How we doing on this fine Friday evening? Oh, what's going on? Nothing special. Everything special. You gonna hurry up and craft then, or what? Because I need this done. And these molecular assembly chambers can go. What are you crafting? Oh, you're crafting the current processors. Yeah, you need some acceleration cards in. Speed this up a bit. I did that, and I think it's just finished. Oh. What's going on here? That isn't the wrong thing. This one. Yeah, there you go. I'm currently trying to figure out what I did wrong with my turbine. Do you have any tips? What turbine would that be? Would that be a mechanism turbine? Would that be extreme reactors turbine? Would that be a bigger reactors turbine? Advanced machines turbine? I am more than happy to help. If it needs me to look up another world, I am unhappy to. Extend from mechanism. Give me 1 second or a couple of minutes to finish this off, and I will load up my other world and show you my turbine setup. Just get these crafted up and I will show you. It'll be easier for me to explain with what's going on. Do you have an idea on what you have done? Just search tools. That's fine. Now I need a cable. Cable. This. Awesome. Right, give me 1 moment and I will load up my my other one. Carrying ATM 9 to the sky, and I put the turbine like in the picture. Quick request system displays. Right. So the turbines are all built pretty much the same, regardless of what pack or anything you're playing. So I'll boot up one of my other worlds, and I will show you the setup I've got going. So the thing with the thing with the turbine, it has to be odd, whereas the reactor itself is even. So if your turbine is built in even numbers, it's not going to work because the turbine rotor needs to be in the very center. So if you've built it evenly, so if you've done, say, like, I think the max it can be is like 17 by 17 by 18. So if you've done 18 by 18 by 18, it's not going to work because your turbine blade isn't in the center. It has to be an odd square, but it can be an even number going up. Five by five at 7 at this time. Okay. So do you have so I could have just made a creative built creative on that then. I literally just thought of that. So it should be, you should have your turbine rotor going up the center with your blades going around. You have I think it's the is it the electromagnetic coil should be sat on top? No, it's not that. It's something else. I don't think ATM 9 to the Skies has that mod in it because it's an version. So do you have the turbine vents on the outside? So you have your turbine glass or your turbine walls going up. So your turbine walls or glass can only go as far as the turbine rotor goes, and then above that needs to be turbine vents, and the inside needs to be filled with saturated condensers, electromagnetic coils, and a rotary thingy. I don't know the name of it now. That's how I built. Interesting. One sec. This will be short. I'll show you. The one I've built. It's not big. It's not the max size, but it's fucking huge. I can show you on Discord. Yeah, if you could if you join the Discord, you could post it in the gaming chat, the Minecraft channel, in the gaming chat, Discord. Post it in there, and I can have a look at it. Exclamation Discord. Hopefully, just pick this up automatically. Yeah, happy to select it. you're there, Fluff, you're gonna get a sneak peek to my modded adventure. Just when the world decides to actually bloody look. Okay. Let's have a look at this thing. I have to break into mine to have a look at that. Yeah, just pulled up now. Just waiting for this world to catch up, and I haven't loaded this world in a while. Apparently, I got no power left in this world. That's one thing I want to look at. Why is my FPS so low in this? It's like watching a bloody slideshow right now. It's catching up. Slowly catching up. Right. Power's back on. Right, so I need to go to mining dim. Right. And I got all my. Okay, double tap. Right, so this is my turbine. A sec. Right, so you've got the turbine casing, you've got the glass. It might not actually be big enough, to be honest. Might actually have to go bigger. Turbine valve. So 5x5, 5x5 by 7. Using structural glass, so you need 3 rotors. 52 turbine casings, 2 valves. Because you need 1 to put the steam in, 1 to have your power coming out. You need 24 turbine vents. I think I see your problem. Looking at the first picture, it looks like you've got turbine vents on the inside. So where you've got the top of your oh, they're not, they're condensers. No, they're pressure dispersers. There you go. Need more saturated condensers. So you might need to just make it 1 taller. If you make it 1 more taller, you can go even upwards, but you can't go even outwards. So if you make it 1 more taller, that should fix your problem. So if I make this more saturating condensers. Yeah, so it looks like a... What we'll be using. Might actually need to go quite a lot taller, going by this setup. Because it's saying you need more saturated condensers for a 7 high. Let's see. Let's come out of here. Because like that's the reactor as well. I noticed in the second picture you don't have any turbine vents on the top. Like the turbine vents need to be right to the top. Unless you're taking them off just for picture purposes. Let's create a new world. Let's do a creative. Do it on a super flat from. I will try this. We'll see what we can. See what we can figure out here. I noticed you got redstone control on your reactor. That is a very clever thing, sir. I commend you for that. So let's go at mechanism. Turn cheat mode on. So if we do turbine at mechanism, so we need vents, casings, rotor, blades, valves, and then we need condensers. We need turbine vents. We've got electromagnetic coil and pressure dispersers. Okay, so you built yours 5x5x7. You said 5. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Do we build the same one? We can try. I can try and figure out what the problem might have been before you start building a bigger one. Okay, and then we need turbine rotor there, and electromagnetic coil on top. Pressure dispersers around this. Condensers, and then vents, and vents across here, structural glass. Oh, it's in there. Coil is in there. There's one valve, 2 valve, your blades. So this is the same build as what you have. Exactly the same. So, have I got the pressure dispersers the wrong way around? The question. Pressure dispersers on the top there. And condensers here. Yeah. Oh, the rotational complex, isn't it? Rotational. You need the rotational complex on there as well, don't you? Probably there. That's what I forgot. Just the rotational complex goes there. Then the coil might actually have to go one higher. Try and take this at one higher and see what happens. Two. A recipe. This is 5, 7, 3 rotors, 24 vents. Or saturating condenser. Give me 1 sec. So pressure dispersers here. And then it's the condensers everywhere else. There you go. So that's 8 tall. So let's take that down the size you have. Yeah, I think I think that's the problem. Is, well, no, it shouldn't be. Take this down to 7 by the 7 high you have. Was it literally because of the vents on top that you didn't have? That I mentioned. I said in the picture you didn't have the vents on the top. Simple mistake. Yeah, it'll work. It'll work, but like, as I said, it will. It's losing water apparently. But like, if we get a creative tank from mechanism. No, it's a tank creative from creative chemical tank and a creative Q power. Let's set your output on the back, set your input on the back. Steam, can I get a bucket of steam from mechanism? Yeah, that's liquid steam. I wonder if that'll work. It should do. What we need for this is rotary condensator. Ever sink water is a problem? Yeah, the sinks are great. Creative battery or something. I need creative power source of some description. There you go, creative power source from Draconic. Steam mechanism. What's it called? Mechanical pipe. I keep pressing Control and E to open up an inventory, but it's not a thing. So you should be this, and we'll output to this. Steam is a gas. Because isn't steam considered a gas? Yeah, so it should be deconcentrating. You push into there. So then you output on the top. Yeah, so why you're not making it's not creating any power. Seems to overcooked ice. Fuck off, Fluff. Why aren't you producing any power? Like, it's not producing power, so there's a problem. There's a problem for you. So, like, it's making steam, but it's not. It's going in there, but it's not doing anything. This isn't. Like, it's not even generating any power. So if we take this up one more. One more, I said, not two more. Still not generating any power. Interesting. So you have 0 steam in you. So it's not. That is interesting. If we do a trash can, this. So you can void any wall that come out of here. Yeah, it's not generating any power either, so might be. The thing is that the size it's telling you in the quest book to make a 5x5x7. Like, that should be producing a shed load of power. Like, that should be generating. I say shed load. It should still 438,000 RF a tick. It's still quite a chunk of power, like. But it's not doing anything. It's not enough steam. It's an infinite amount of steam. Like, this is. If I take that away. go speed. Actually, if I go up at mechanism, give me them, and give me them. Okay. But still not generating power. Not enough energy to run a max power. What do you mean not enough energy? You have an infinite amount of energy. Yes, I don't think Steam's a problem. Because that's got 400 sitting there, that's got 1,000 sitting there, it's got no way to put out anything. Yeah, there's not enough room for its output. So your output on the top. Output on the top. Yeah. It shouldn't matter how much steam you put in it. It should still generate some form of power. Like, you should see the steam filling up inside. I'm feeding it an infinite amount. Input there and input from there. Output the back. I think steam would be considered a fucking chemical in mechanism, wouldn't it? So even if I set it to pull and push, I don't think it's a steam problem. But I can just keep I can keep adding to this. Yeah, this is still saying only 800 steam. You know what we could do, just to be sure, fission reactor. So we need a reactor port, we need reactor casings, we need assemblies, we need rod. It's easy way just to make some 100,000 steam. Okay, so let's make a reactor real quick then, and see if I can figure out forward assembly. And I think that's everything. And then I need reactor glass. It's not structural glass, reactor glass. Lead coated reactor glass? What's that? Reactor glass that can prevent the radiation from. Oh, okay. So this bad boy's gotta be, isn't he? So take a port from the side. Copy there. So you go out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What size reactor do you have? Three, 6. Five by 5 by 5. Ah, 5 by 5 by 5. So we need one to output steam, one to output nuclear waste, and one to input what's it called? Cell fuel. So this is a 6 by 6 by 6. So it's just one bigger. One bigger is not going to make much of a difference. Say this mechanism. And okay, so you're built. So you're going to output steam. We're going to input you're going to export waste. You're going to output coolant. So I need a chemical bucket, a chemical tank, output on the back, and then we need fissile. I can spell fissile right. Chemical tank of fissile. And we set output on the back. You're full of fissile fuel. Then we need water. I need like an infinite thing of water. Tank water. And then okay. So you're outputting coolant. Well, yeah, it is because I want to. I want to make sure this is. I want to figure this out. heated, cool, and steam. But you're not outputting. See, it's got steam going in. And any water that it should be in there is, it started exporting water. But it's still not producing any energy. Our max burn limit rate can be 24. Okay, so this is... There we go. At the max burn limit, it's inputting the steam. And it is generating power. Let's grab a normal universal cube. A normal ultimate energy cube. Instead of a creative one. So yeah, there we go. So it is generating power. So let's change the burn rate to 10. Okay, so the burn rate at 10. 1 millibucket. So 1 millibucket is not doing enough. Well, it is spinning. It's generating 51.2 RF a tick. The only problem with doing it with the creative is you producing this much fissile fuel to be doing at this point. So the 10 millibucket one is generating power. It's only 4,500, but it does work. So this whole setup can go. Don't need this. Without running. Also then. That. Any water back in there. Yeah, just check your burn rate of your fissile fuel as well, to how much you're actually producing. Be your best bet. I'm gonna do a show real quick of my fissile fuel production in this world. It's not a room to go in if you want FPS. I'll tell you that now. Oh, I do have an ATM 8 playthrough on my YouTube, which I did this on. I did the biggest slick it be on that, on ATM 8. So I think that'll probably be the closest thing you'll have to what version you have, because Mechanism has changed a bit since. Changed between 1.19 and 1.20. See if this loads up again. Once I've shown off this fissile fuel, I'll jump back into ATM 10 and continue with the how to fix the power problems we have on the power problems we have on that side. To be honest, we could do a turbine. Like, I have mining dims I can do it in. Might be a shout. So as I said, my turbine produces 9.14 million RF a tick. That's because it's getting fed shed loads of power, shed loads of steam from this side. So if I and then I got my fissile, my nuclear waste coming into this which I got. This one turns into. This one is turning into polonium, which is now being fed into them. This one is making plutonium. Make the plutonium thingies. Nuclear waste is again thrown over here and again disregarded in this. So the deuterium I'm making from my fissile fuel and the tritium I'm making in a desert. Yeah, I'm making antimatter for days with this. I have pretty much five antimatter pellets. But my fissile fuel production, as I was coming in here for, as you see my FPS dropping. That's my fissile fuel production. It's 20. What's that? It's no, I think it's 10 pumps with 20 electrolytic separators, 20 oxidizers into 20 infusers, 20 condensators, into more infusers, dissolution chambers. And I got the crushers on top of the oxidizers to make the yellow cake uranium. More infusers into the isotopic centrifuges, which is creating like ridiculous amounts of fissile fuel. Like, it's nice and even, but it's generating a lot. There's a nice little sneak peek for you, Fluff, on the adventure that's coming. Look at this guy! Another nether monstrosity. Again from killing one of the Cataclysm bosses. And it's in my powerhouse. With an extreme reactor, the composite turbine. This generates 30,000 on every tick. 6 nitro reactors. By gas burning generators. And an induction coil that's can store a lot. Yeah. That's this world. Anyway, back to ATM 10.
This is for you.
I get what you're saying when you're like, oh, it derailed me, but like it was something that came to me with a problem. I needed to actually figure it out and figure it out myself what the problem was by building it myself. It's easier to fucking figure it out by doing it than it is just by trying to figure it in your head.
This is for you.
I did figure it out. It seemed to be the burn rate of the fissile fuel. The initial question of his turbine, was they were missing the turbine vents that were supposed to be on the very top layer. And I thought, feed it, let's see if it actually generates power at the size it is, because it says it needed more saturating condensers. That's something on my back again. I don't know what it is. Something. Hi, buddy. You seen the vent? Yeah, yeah, it was that. Like, look, I thought I was looking at the picture and I thought maybe they're taking the vents off the top because of picture reasons, but no, they just got to put the vents in altogether. Just hope they can get it figured. And it works out. What? What do you want? Huh? Wanna come say hi? You can't see him. He just looks like I'm stroking Void. There he is. That's my microphone. Be a good twat and fuck off. Ugh. Void Kitty. He is a Void. Can't recall you ever making a turbine so small. It's interesting to see how different it works. I don't think I've ever made a turbine that small. I suppose when you play in early on, you know, a turbine that small is probably beneficial. But you know me, Fluff. We played Minecraft for years together, and for me, it's when it comes to things like that, it's go big or go home type thing, isn't it? Is you either make it massive. If you're gonna do it, you overdo it. But it looked like they were fairly early on into ATM the skies, so you know, getting the amount of steel and copper and the amount of steel and glass and everything to make a massive one, and especially for the stuff to make fissile fuel, because you need silly amounts of all the different alloys and circuits and everything to make the machines. And then you irradiate our entire stone block base. Oh yeah, remote. No, that's because we because it was on a server and it was chunk load. It was constantly running, so it ran out of water. It wasn't my fault that the thing ran out of water. And to be fair, that was the first. I think that was the first time I ever built a mechanism reactor. Right, so back to this. What is up with my FPS? 12. Right. So what you can do now is we can just go and roll all this in, and it's not going to be in any sort of order how I had it, but hey ho, just two. Gosh, I think I was fucking on with blood magic, and I was suddenly like, why am I dying? I would say my bad, but it's not my bad because, you know, it shit happens. So, power. Do we do a reactor? If we do a reactor, that means we gotta do a fissile fuel setup, which, you know, the fissile fuel setup is a pain in the ass. And for that, we need a lot of uranium. I don't think we got 5,000. Hmm. Or do we? I think what we need to do is we need to upgrade all of these to the nitro level and make reactors. Yeah, but then uraninite. I don't think I got a lot of uraninite. 1300. That's not gonna last long. 1300 uraninite isn't gonna last long. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. Power. Yeah, I know. In Chernobyl, steam. Oh, I can turn uranium into uraninite. Let's make uraninite seeds. That requires super green. Reactor fuel. This is only uraninite seed. I swear there was a pack I played that allowed you to use make dry ice. Dry ice can be made. Dry ice can be packed ice. Packed ice can be by snow queen prediction. If only I were there, I'd have the seeds and bees. If the bees are there, well, the bees are in here. Yeah, I know you would, but I don't. Thing is, I've only got 6,000 Imperium. Like I've got a 9x9 Imperium farm, a 9x9 Imperium farm going with an hoe in it and a pylon. I've only collected 600 on from this, so I don't know. Power's interesting in this. Oh, by the way, Fluff, we have a pet piglet. His name is Bacon. Need to get the Nature's Aura for the lily pads? What? Oh yeah, the powder of steady growth. Yeah, but that's not that bad, really. This gold powder is easy enough to get. You just plant a load of trees and turn them into gold leaves and whatnot. So, do you know, maybe wind power is not great. Solar power isn't great either. I could just do. Could look at a generator's galore. The obsidian generator. Solid fuel. And like the 8 times. See, that only generates 1,200 RF a tick. See, that's the thing. The mining dim in this is eternal. Eternal day. Doesn't look like it, but it is. But solar power in it. I don't know what. Emerald generator is 2,000. That's an 8 times. Halitosis. Do you use Dragon's Breath? you know what? A couple of these. I need conduits for this. For the 64 times I need conduits. And I'm missing nautilus shells, and nautilus shells can be crafted with prismarine and fish essence. Fish seeds tier 2. But it's getting the fish seeds and the fish, well, getting the fish seeds to grow fast. 8 times nether star generator. That does. I think the nether star generator causes damage as well. Swallow pig, make us pig spawner, make a food bit. That's a shout. The culinary generators. Yeah, but that's only 64 RF a tick. Chops. Pork chops. 64 RF a tick. That's a long ass burn time. Is that in ticks? That total generates 65 million. One chop generates 65 million. One cooked pork chop generates 65 million RF. Yeah, I know, right? I don't need to make pig spawners, Fluff. I have several pig spawners already. Alright, we're making a pig spawner. Alright, so we need lots of sugar. We need lots of clocks. We need lots of clocks for this. We need nether stars. So let's just do 6. Let's do 6 spawners. Maxed out. Maxed out 6 spawners. So I need fermented spider eyes. I need gas tiers. Which I can get more gas tiers. Some nether stars. Man, I killed a bunch of nether. I killed a bunch of withers, okay? Echo shards have chance at more drops. Do they now? Oh, okay. Some echo shards. So I'm gonna need pistons to decrease the spawn range. So just get some wool. A chorus fruit. Wool. So I need 6 of those. 6 of those. I probably only need 6 echo shards, don't I, really? Then do a mob grinder with that fire aspect. That is a shout as well, the fire aspect for the mob grinder. Yes. Yes! 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 So I need 10 of them. I need 10 of the looting upgrades. Because why not? Might as well autocraft these. And the fire aspect. And flint and steels. Yeah. Probably. So, at mob grinding utilities. 10 of these guys. 10 looting upgrades. Oh, I don't even. I'm not even gonna bother to autocraft it. I can just do that. Ten looting upgrades. Fire aspect upgrades. I want to draw. Let's do. Is it functional storage? Yeah. Functional storage. So let's get some more drawers. Let's do me. Some more chests. At functional. Let's get me some more of these. Is it 4 in a wooden? It's 4 in a wooden drawer, isn't it? Maximum. Yeah. And you. Those 4. You. Those 4. And you. Smithing. And netherite. If we're gonna do it, we might as well overdo it, isn't it? That's exactly what I just said. That. Okay. We're also gonna want conveyors. Let's make some of these. Okay. Yeah, this is gonna be insane. This. We'll do 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, I think. 2, 5, 10. And we do what? Do another 3 that way. We need the mob grinder thingy, mob mashery thing as well, don't we? Yes, I picked up a bunch of cactus. You'd think though, with all them biogenerators, all generate 160 RF a tick, I'd be fine. I completely understand why you do it. Let's remove some of the sugar from there. Mob masher. Some. I understand why you do these because they're easy. So I need a mob masher. I need a block of redstone. Activate it. Actually, take this out one. Okay. So then we put the mob masher. Go. You there. You have upgrades in you. Interesting. I need a void upgrade as well. Oh, not in the thing there. And what we can do is we can lock you. And instead of put massive upgrades now, I can just think it's like I only put like 3. 3 copper upgrades, but like it's covering my whole base. So any drawers that I put in downstairs automatically just get can automatically link to that. I love insta mining. Wait. Okay. Connect from my next mod pack. Alright, so all the pigglies will go into this. Actually don't need those ones there, do I? Because I just need to put some stone. Because I was just in that creative world now. I'm clicking to break things. Now we just need to grab some glass from here. You're not paying attention to what I was doing then. Okay, so this is gonna be insane. I need to hover, don't I? Need to upgrade my jetpack as well. So we do what? 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Spawner, 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 spawner. I wish there was a way I could like mass do this. Instead of having to sit here and like do them in like stacks at a time instead of one at a time. I don't have enough clocks. I should have enough clocks. Not enough. Yeah, I think these pig spawners from the other fluff are because of I think I was loading the spawners in faster than they could actually change to what they should have been. Because where the skeletons were supposed to be, it was sometimes pig spawners, and I think that's like Minecraft's like default way of dealing with it. You just need wool. They each need an echo shard. I can do echo in 3. Okay, so I need more echo shards. So the more echoing, the more drops I get from them. Okay. Now they have no AI. Okay. And the fermented spider eyes increases the spawn count. Okay. And then we need to add the gas tiers to increase the entities. Some more gas tiers. You're probably further along than I am anyway. I was going to say about the X petrified orbs for Forbidden Arcanus. You've got to feed the black hole XP. So it's just done a Vindicator farm and just voiding everything except for the hearts and the X petrified orbs, because they're getting made for that and then automatically picked up and thrown in here. I do love this mod. It looks so nice. We do want to redstone control that pig farm though. And the way we're gonna I won't need to redstone control it really, because so you got thing. Oh well. Who are you? And then I think I just need to know to ignore players now. I think I just need to do the ignore players now. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Pistons is what I need. Give me 100 pistons. Cinder bricks. What's going on with my autocrafts? Something's going on with my patterns. Why are they spawning then? Is it because of the light? No, it can't be. Pig spawners? What do I need to ignore light then? Soul lanterns. Serious, one soul torch short. Yeah, but I don't think I have the things to make the ignores conditions. I don't have conduits. But like, it's got ignores players, ignores light, ignore AI, silent, echoing. Like, it should... These should be... spawning. Alright, let's try it then. Let's get a swab. Or 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, let's go and swab a piggy. Are they not spawning because off the ground? No, that doesn't make a difference. Because that's how I've always done them. Well, recently anyway, that's how I do them. Like, look at the... Like, watch this one now. See, like, that one's off the ground. And they spawn. It might be that they're just spawner blocks and not actual spawners. So, I don't know. What's steak like then? Is steak just as good? Steak's just as good. We can do cow spawns because I see a cow on the map somewhere. I can swab a cow and get... Swab a cow and get the cow... Get them in steaks instead. That's funny because I can eat steaks as well then. Buckets. Right, so you pigs only. Ah, that is a valid point. Yeah, I know. I just realized that myself. But you know, leather's never a good thing to have a silly amount of either. I can always just do a draw for that as well. I just need to find 6 chickens now. Yeah, here's an interesting thought I had the other day. When it comes to rabbits in Minecraft. Why in all that is holy do rabbits seem to only spawn in deserts? Since when did you see a fucking rabbit in the desert? Dude, I could actually do that right now. I could make a creative... Oh no, it's ATM star. For some reason I was thinking that was Olimodium. For a moment I genuinely thought that was an Olimodium block, not a thing block. So I want to put on the down items and on the south blue. Only spawn in desert because the base of the desert is. Eh. You're all fancy and shit. Then why? Why just desert hares? Why not others? why just desert hares? And anyway, like, Notch still owned Minecraft when that was a thing, when the rabbits came into the game. Am I correct? So why didn't he? Why didn't he add rabbits into other biomes? Like why is there no rabbits in the forest? Why is it none in the plains? Why don't we have snowy rabbits? Right. I see an chicken. It's just disappeared. Is an chicken over there? Ein Minuten bitte. Mob imprisonment tool. Right. We're gonna do this real quick. We're gonna go mob duplicator. Okay. Just so we can get some chimkins real quick. You. You just need to have an exporter. Oh my god, this fucking nether quartz situation. Oh, for fuck's sakes. I know you're not wrong, like, but yeah, you're not wrong, but it is wrong. That's pretty much what I'm doing here now. The mob duplicator. You know what mod I actually hate? Fucking nether ores. Because it seems like nether ores overwrites a lot of like nether quartz spawn. It's like finding nether quartz is such a pain in the balls. Like, okay, I understand having ores in the nether. Completely understand it. But I honestly believe it's overwriting a lot of nether quartz spawns. You export this. There. Not bothered about losing that XP. There's 6 cow spawn eggs. Oh, get knotted. What did it say? Your chat's so dead, even ghosts are leaving. Time to resurrect with dogehype.com. Go fuck yourself. I don't care if my chat's dead. I'm enjoying myself. I'm having fun. Not everybody wants a million people watching them at once. So you gonna work now? Why aren't you working then? Ignores players, ignores lights, no AI, silent, echoing. Like, this should just be pumping cows out. That's interesting. 3 have stacked, but oh yeah, because of the entities. Not there, you fucking moose. Like, even that should be working. Like, there should be, you know, hundreds of cows flying out of this. That mob grinder's not going to do nothing. Over there, it ain't. Yeah, that should be like, there should be fucking cows flying out of there. Like, if I put this there, the thing is, it's not even light in there. Like, if I put that there, see, insta spawned, insta spawned. Let me try. Let me try that. Try relaunching the game from. Like those wither skeletons insta spawned. I assume that's what you've done for your pork. I just don't understand. Oh, by the way, Fluff, Raven's got the bilateral bug. She started playing the other day, and she's hooked on it. We told her that you can get it on mobile, and she was like, "You can get it on mobile." Yes, yes, you can. So free with PS Plus. Yeah, I'm not surprised to be honest. Not because of what it is, the popularity of it. Let's get more fucking players in it. Local Thunk's still on about adding new jokers and new stuff to it. Someone even made a mod based off of Roffle as well. I haven't played Bilateral in ages. It's I think it's because I've modded it. It's become too easy with modded. No like no challenge to it anymore. I think I might have to uninstall it and reinstall it just to have the base game again. I got 8 odds of ATM 8 ATM 10 up. June 25th. So I still got a month of FTB Evolution essentially till FTB Evolution finishes on a Wednesday. Oh, it's still. I got a funny feeling those pig spawners are like just placeholders. So I think what we'll do is we'll Because it should have been a telltale when the pigs weren't spawning while I was making them. Really? It should have been a tail then. A tell. Like I broke placeholder spawners. So we just get just do cows again. It must be that to me as well. That's got to be the only reason why it's not working. Otherwise, you know, I'd be getting hundreds of cows spawning over there. So let's try this again. Bucket, and then you. This is. It has to be that has to be the only. I might as well void those pig spawns. So if I get something there, let's do this again. So I need mob duplicator, cable, exporter. I might just leave this there set up. And we just run it on redstone signal. This. So let's do it this way. There's a spooder spawned in there. Okay. So we do 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2. Okay, so like, see, like these are spawning instantly. So it's definitely interesting. It's still not spawning. That's because there's no light. Lanterns. It's Postman Pat again, Fluff. There's light in there. You said you've done this with pigs, haven't you? Maybe it's disabled in this thing. Let's have a look. Full. Configs, auth users. Let's have a look here. Let's have a look in the configs. Is it? What we got here? Are you? Is this in ATM 8 view? ATM 10, sorry. Hmm. There's no other apotheos. No, apothic spawners. Silk touch needed. Yes, makes sense. And mobs. Warden, Elder Guardian, Ender Dragon, Wither, these specific types of bees. There's no Cataclysm guys, Eternal Starlight stuff, Twilight Forest stuff, artifacts, mimic. These see in the Minecraft thing. Yeah, so Ashy Miner Bee, Bee Bomb, Blue Banded Bee, Bumblebee, Chocolate Miner Bee, Collector, Configurable Bee, Cute Bee, Digger, Dive, Farmer, Green Hoarder, Leaf Cutter, Lumber, Neon Cuckoo Bee, Nomad Quarry, Rancher Bee, Resin, Sweat, Yellow Black Carpenter. They're the ones that are banned. Then through Minecraft, it's just Wither, Elder Guardian, Ender Dragon, and Warden. Banded Bee. Yeah, fuck that. So they're not. The mob's not banned. maybe they do need to have darkness because there's a spawner. Because there's a spawner, maybe it does need to have darkness. Mines above ground and they have feral flare lanterns? Fuck, like. So why are you working then? I don't know. Let's stick some nether stars in them to ignore players. That ignores players. Down. Distance. And pulse. Spawn range on 1. I'm testing it with the tinted glasses or just on the safe, just to be on the safe side. But I don't understand why it's not working. So that's now ignoring players. Ignoring players. Once you might not see if it works after. I have to update. See, I haven't updated the pack since I've started playing, and there's no update available for it. Latest release was 3 days ago, so I've been playing longer than 3 days. Like I said, and obviously I've just checked the configs. Nothing has spawned. Maybe he needs grass? Maybe he just needs grass? Because if that's the case, I can do it with grass. I can put grass down there. Because if that's the case, I can do it like this. The hell is this? Well, that's fine. That's clever. They've disabled the watering cans to be worked with fake players. I need to fill this with water first. Or does it just work? Doesn't work if it's above the grass. What do you mean above the grass? Like floating above the grass. That's interesting. This watering can doesn't like to get filled from a sink. Does this not speed up the ticks? You know what? So it needs grass to work. So I need grass around it. And so okay, that makes that might actually make my life better. So I can do this because you're obviously underground and not in. I just need to get some grass. Can I get grass? Some. I can use a spout. Okay, so I get some dirt. She needs some food because that's your okay, so what we do is go into the nether. You'll find our blaze thing. Shut up. This is with like machine blood efficiency and a machine speed tier increase. And that's still that slow. So, is it a faster way? There is a faster way. There's a faster way. It's called create. Fucking moose. Fuck off, Fluff. Right, I got silk touch on this. Alright, there it is. Fuck off, will you? Are you giggling like fucking out? That's the wrong fucking thing. Hey! Would you look at that? Yeah, fuck you, Kafka. Moose! Lots of moose! Fuck's sake. So, a fan. I want that, distance, and that. Yeah, actually, no, I don't need to. I don't need to. I'll just get them again. I'll just take these ones out. No, I didn't void them. This is gonna be insane, isn't it? Right, let's do the fans first. Is it? Let's do the fan shit first. Right. So leather and cooked beef. Let's do all the fan stuff first. Let's get this thing like doing its thing first, is it? Redstone blocks. Alright, fan widths. I'm really missing that many feathers. I could put 3 in each. I got an everlasting beef. Right, so if we do... I should only need 2 fans. One fan there. One fan there. Show area. Okay, so I actually do only need 3. Let's do 4. Four and 3. So that pushes them all the way into this. Awesome. Turn my hover on. Not there, you fucking spoon. Okay. Hover off. Actually, first thing we turn the hover off, let's turn the render off. This. Okay. You there. And you. This is just gonna be in a massacre. Right, so I'm also getting sinew. I'm also getting sinew. So we'll just void the sinew at 2000. Logistical transport pipes. These are not fast enough anymore. FPS that is non-existent here. Oh Jesus Christ! Before we got 5,000 beef already. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do stove. We're gonna get hand building gadget exchange. Okay, gonna this. Yeah, FPS eating shit. Of course it's eating shit. Oh, that's better. I actually have some frames. Alright. Since we have frames back. Oh, I needed that. My God. I never said you don't, Fluff. Is sometimes your ideas are questionable. And morally morally questionable. It's not picking them up faster, look. Watch now. Look, all the drops are still on the floor. Then for the magnet. Yeah. How did the magnet upgrade come out of there? Alright. We've already got 73,000 beef. Okay. So, next then. I've been going for 3 hours already. Gee, it does. John Sheep the Superior. Oh. Off, will you? Levels away. What I should actually do is make one of those experience collectors again. You arrange our backpacks the same? But, like, tools and shit and... Ow! How? We've never seen each other's backpacks. Right, so that's going to collect all the XP as well. 83,000 beef already. I don't think we're going to need leather for a while, to be fair. Okay. So we got all the beef, all the XP. Now we just need to do the auto crafting of the culinary generators. Ridiculite. So for a culinary generator, I need a gold generator, which requires an iron generator, which requires a copper, which requires a furnace, which requires this. So furnace, copper generator, iron generator, gold generator, culinary generator, and then this into an 8 times generator. Okay, so with the culinary, I need eggs, I need cake, and some sort of crop, which is fine. Eggs. Ugh. I got enough eggs for now. Oh no, I need. How many spawn eggs do I have? 27 Vex, 23 Vindicator, 21 Enderman. So Evoker, 9 Vindicator, Witch, Spider, Cows, Enderman, Warden, Zombie, Parrot. So cake. Cake or death. I got a bucket of KFC for something. Oh, Binks, you smelly twat. So I need to craft up 8 cakes. Because cake, please. Did you see? We've seen a little Lego. I assume we've watched all the Lego Eddie Izzard stuff I've sent you. Cake is. I can make dough from create. It's even cheaper. Dough from create is just ground wheat. At create. Let's do this. You go. Break you and you. We need there. Gearbox. There. 2. And come on. Go in the hole. Thank you. And how many times you've had an asthma attack? 104,000 out of 2.1 billion. You know, if we ever need leather for something, you know, I think, You can turn it to phantom membrane. Stuck on the toilet once. Oh, you take so long. There's no other way to get wheat flour with grit. You have to do it with that way. Is that moo cow gone? Oh, unbeknownst to you, your DNA, sir, has spawned us an infinite amount of food. And I need to wash. I need a bucket of water or bulk wash it. Let's make. I need to make another bucket because I've got more full of milk. Here's a neat little create tip for you, Fluff. Trick for you. I don't know if you've seen it. Is if you do this, if I get at create, I need a mechanical fan, paste fan, which I'm missing. Of course, I'm missing iron plates. Can't spell. I can't spell. Oh wait. Off. Is you do it like this. Okay, so it's we don't need this anymore because I got enough of the stuff that I need. So what we do is to pop you there. There. Good, you're blowing. And you autolog the leaves. Now all you need then is an and slab. And then you launch that on here. If I change my video settings to back to fancy, you can see the leaves are waterlogged. And it can wash everything you need. Right, chicken. Nom, 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 nom. I just need to wait for that to do his thing. So this is just a. I know you're saying like ages ago now. Well, this is just a flawless with one accelerator, and through this entire time, I've gained 45,000. We've got our door. Now we didn't make cake. All the cake. Bucket. Is cow in a jar in here? It is. Cow in a jar. Bucket. Actually, what we'll do, we'll grab our buckets for the cakes first. Buckets of milk for the cakes first. And then we'll, and I will squish Mr. Cow into a jar. So that's our 8 cakes. So this should be able to make our 8 times culinary generator. I'm missing 4 eggs. 4 eggs. That's way too much to get into just to get some eggs. Milk jar. So you take this, and then you take mob imprisonment tool. You just drop the anvil on the cow over the jar. Isn't that how it's done? Don't I do this? And cow in a jar. So. Okay, so with this then. I can't be asked to waste the cable for it. Put it over there. We're gonna put you there. We're gonna grab a storage bus. Now we should have milk. Milk in our system. Mob imprisonment 2. Let's turn you on. Chicken trophy. I got a chicken trophy. Okay, so with this then, the item collector. How fast? The thing is, they don't drop eggs fast, do they? And like, I could just do it with iron bars, a hopper, and a chest. They're the most simple way to do it. Prison our chickens in some iron bars. Some slabs. Stop the buggers getting out from that side. just can't believe how much beef we've got from this. Come on, lay some eggs. Lay some eggs, you clucky fucks. Chicken's taking 45 million years to get. Clucky fucks. Oh, that's fucking horse shit, that is. That's horse shit, that is. You can't fucking get it through loot fabrication. I need 3. I need 3 eggs. That's all I need. 3 fucking eggs. I think I got enough piglet charts, to be honest. You don't have a crafting card in you. I'm missing something then. Ah, it's in glass paints. Jeb the head of potatoes. Where's my eggs? Where's my eggs, you little fucks? I spent 6 hours in the last day mining netherite. You want to see something funny? We just spent 2 or 3 hours setting this up, essentially. It's a cow killer. You have 170,000 steaks. I don't think they're spawning. I don't think they're spawning all 4 spawners. Oh, you know how much steak? Because steak generates a hell of a lot of power when we get the right power generator, the culinary generator running. Egg. 2 eggs. I need 1 more egg. Cows in the meadow go moo. The cows in the meadow go bleh. Egg. One, please. Yes. Osh. Okay. We need pipes. An item pipe. We need an upgrade. And you upgrade. And you upgrade. Upgrade. And we need crystal pipe. Minecrafter shoves them into a spinning grinder of doom. And that's how we get electricity. Did not mean that. That one as well. Put you there. And you. And go there. And you generate lots and lots and lots and lots of power. The number even going up? Or is it going down? Can't tell. It's going down. How is that going down? Does this need like output to a specific site? So someone please explain to me how I got a stack and 40 chicken. Or chicken from like 12 chickens. Let's drain it. So this is now empty. Okay. There is no power in this whatsoever. So I've got to use a mechanism. I've got to set the mechanism cable to pull. It's stupid, really, isn't it? You've got to set. Power's now going up. Okay. Because the energy's not in. Obviously, not in there. Seems a bit redundant, doesn't it? So this is now generating. It says 512 RF a tick. But it generates a total of 65. Sorry, 6.5 million on one stake. So what I'm hearing is I need to make more of these. That's just in the normal culinary generator, isn't it? Yeah, because in the normal culinary generator, it's 64 alpha tick. This one is 512. Yeah, I figured it would be just something with this pack, like whatever, but it's not a big deal set in the mechanism thing to pull. Thing is, I'm thinking maybe this is the problem with these. Why these? What if it's What if it's a problem with mechanism's cables itself, not just. It could be a mechanism cable thing as well. So what I'm thinking then is obviously call it here of 5+1, and I need. What I'm thinking is I need to make a bunch more of these. And export all the stake to these. That's what I'm hearing. How much XP we got? A lot. Awesome. Yeah, so I need to make a bunch of it. I need to make a bunch of cakes. So I need to put those chickens back and essentially AFK all night while I'm in work tomorrow to get all the get lots and lots of eggs. Power's going up. Oh, it's still going up. So yeah, we're actually on a net gain of power. Oh well, I think that is a nice little wrapping up point for today's stream. It's 3.5 hours to play with some cows. But it was worth it. Because we'll get a lot of hopefully we can get a lot of this a lot of power from this now. So, right, I am gonna go to bed. Well, I'm gonna go have something to eat, and I'm gonna go to bed. I'm gonna have in the morning before I go to work. I will chuck some chickens in that thing to capture some huevos, and I will see you guys in the morrow. Hopefully around the same time. You'll have us 9, 10 o'clock night, and yeah. Bloody night vision goggles. I always turn the curios off. Sometimes they just ruin the way you look. Backpack is fine, but everything else isn't. So yeah, I will see you guys in the morrow. Hopefully I'll have some more culinary generators up and running. I might just put them on this back wall behind me and export them there. Or I could put them here. Yeah, I'll put them across here. As many as I can. Across here and export all the steak to them. And then figure out how I'm gonna get all the power out of them. So until then, I will see you next time. Bye bye.